Hello, Scorpio. Thanks for tuning in. This is Freya, the Mount Washington medium, and this is your tarot scope for the week of December 25th through the 31st. So, yeah, the last tarot scope of 2022. If you're new to the channel, the first thing that we look at is an astrology overview. So, this is just looking at the major transits that are occurring in the week that could have an impact on any sign. Okay. So we see on December 29th, Mercury goes retrograde. It goes retrograde in Capricorn. So this is going to bring us into a bit of a reflective energy. This is very much the energy of looking back, taking stock. So we could be looking back at 2022 specifically and looking at our successes and our challenges, perhaps looking at things in our life that don't serve us anymore, looking at things that we want to clear away so that we can go into the new year fresh. So very much that looking back, a kind of taking stock, reflective energy. And as with any Mercury retrograde, we could begin to see that increase in technical difficulties with electronics and devices. So we can keep that in mind as well. On the 29th, we also have Mercury in Capricorn conjunct Pluto in Capricorn. So this transit brings in a flirtatious aspect, okay? Flirtatious energy. You could be in this flirtatious energy, or you could find this flirtation coming towards you. We also see an increase in our charm. So Scorpio, people could find you very charming on the 29th and even this week. And likewise, you could find other people particularly charming. So this makes for stimulating conversations with romantic interests or with our partners. So in and around the 29th and this week, we could find ourselves having very fun, charming, flirtatious interactions with our persons of interest or with our partners. On December 31st, Venus in Capricorn conjunct Pluto in Capricorn. More reflective energy here. So this is an energy that could make us feel less inclined to attend or host large social gatherings with many, many attendees. Okay, so you may find a desire to simply stay home and bring in the new year with your family. So with this transit, we're more inclined to smaller gatherings with those that we're closest to, less inclined for large gatherings with many, many people. In Scorpio, it is in the spirit of this season. I have one quick announcement because I have something for you. I'll link it in the description box and maybe in the comments as well, but definitely check the description box. Anybody who signs up for my newsletter mailing list will immediately get a coupon code that is good for anything at mountwashingtonmedium.com. So that's www.mtwashingtonmedium.com. And on that note, holiday pricing is in effect through the 31st of December on virtually everything at the site. So get that coupon today, take advantage of it before the 31st, and you're essentially doubling your discounts. So take advantage of that. And then you also, get the newsletter where we send out lots of things like grounding and centering tips. Lots of helpful content there. So take advantage of that. All right, and for your tarot scope, Scorpio, this week we're using the Essential Tarot. And the first card we pull is your major energy, the major energy that you're bringing into the week, the major vibration you're in. So let's see how you're closing out 2022. Okay, Six of Swords in the reverse. Okay, I like to see this for you, Scorpio. Let's look at this upright for just a second. Okay, if we look at this card carefully, okay, we can see that the cargo in the ship is the swords, right? So this is a message of moving forward, but taking the mental baggage or the mental turmoil or the old belief systems with us. So we're moving on, but not really, because we're still holding on to a lot of things. But this, okay, it's in the reverse for you. So this is an energy, overwhelmingly I get just the energy of we're moving on, we're moving forward, and we're clearing away those things that aren't serving us anymore, whether they're relationships, people in our lives, situations in our lives, or whether they are ideas, belief systems, thought patterns, habits maybe. We're clearing away these things that aren't serving us any longer. We're not taking them with us. You don't want to take them with you, Scorpio. You're done. You're done with these things. Clearing them away so that you do not take them into this fresh new year with you. That's beautiful. Okay, so the next card we pull is going to be the major energy that comes in this week that could challenge your energy of clearing away and moving forward. So let's see what kind of energy you might encounter this week. Temperance. Okay, so Temperance in the upright, this is an energy of balance, of alchemy, of healing, of seeing things from a new perspective. This is a very high vibrational energy. So it's interesting that this card comes in the challenge position because this is very supportive to what you're doing this week, the energy that you're bringing this week, Scorpio. So I want to see what else comes out for you, but I'm kind of hearing the message that you don't have a lot of challenge energy coming in this week. You have energy coming in that supports this idea of clearing away, of healing, of transmuting negatives into positives. Moving forward without the mental baggage, moving forward without the bad habit, moving forward without the self-defeating behavior or the things that just aren't serving any longer. Temperance supports that process. So it may be that you just don't have challenge energy coming in for you. The only message that I get where this could present a challenge, Scorpio, is that it becomes very intense. It becomes very intense because if we look at the ship, there's a lot of swords in there, right? There's 6 swords in there. So it could be a bit intense as multiple things come up for you to transmute, to heal, to alchemize into something to see from a different perspective and clear way. So the intensity of it could be a challenge. Okay, but let's see what else comes out for you. Okay, 8 of Rods or 8 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so for some of you, there could be hiccups to travel plans. If you plan to travel, that could get canceled, or there could be just some kind of delay or hiccups with that. So that's for some of you. For others of you, this is an energy of things slowing down a bit this week. So we may have been very, very busy, but we're very introspective and we're self-healing this week. So it makes sense that we have this energy of things kind of slowing down the pace because you're doing all this internal work. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, Five of Swords. This card often has some negative vibration attached to it. It's winning at any cost. It's ill-gotten gains. If this is somebody in your life or a situation coming into your life this week, we do the readings for awareness, right? So we can have some awareness that someone may be trying to like pull one over on us this week, Scorpio. There could be somebody stooping to kind of like a petty level. I'm just hearing for some of you, there could be particular people at social gatherings or family events that are just kind of always trying to one-up you. Always, if you have a story, they have a better story. If you did something, well, they did something better. If your child had an accomplishment, well, their children did X, Y, and Z. So that's coming in for some of you, but this is a person who really strives to be on top and will really do anything to be on top, to feel like they've won. So this is really a particular person or an energy that you might encounter this week. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, and the Devil in the reverse. Okay, so that's good. So we may have some of this challenge energy come in, but this is like you're not having it. Scorpio, you're just simply not having it. You're working on yourself. You're clearing away things that no longer serve you. So if this person or this situation comes up, you're quick to alchemize it, to transform, to see from a different perspective, and you just don't let it get into this state. You don't let it affect your vibration. You're just not having it. You're not entertaining it. You're not feeding into it. You're just. I just keep wanting to say you're simply not having it. You're not accepting of this. And so we see this Devil in the reverse. This is major arcana, major energy, that basically says, no, you will not stoop to their level. You will not entertain this kind of energy. You will not let people of a lower vibration affect your high-flying vibration. You will not be bound by the actions of others. You're not having it, Scorpio, and I love that. I love that for you. Powerful energy to close out the year, and the messages that come through with these energies are very appropriate for the time of year and for the astrology that we see coming through. So things could look very different for you by the end of the week, Scorpio, because you're doing the work this week. You're doing the work, and it may get a little bit intense, but you're taking the time needed. You're stepping back. You're slowing things down. You're taking the time needed, and you're just not letting anybody or anything get you off track from this journey, which is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I hope you found this helpful, Scorpio. That really is the purpose of doing these readings, is to provide value, to provide something to you that is helpful. But nothing really compares to taking a specific, detailed look at you and your energy and your situation specifically. So get that coupon code, book online, and I'll look forward to connecting with you at that level. And in the interim, I wish you the happiest of holidays to you and your loved ones, for anyone who celebrates. And whether you celebrate or not, sending good energy your way and wishing you a very, very happy close to 2022. And I thank you. I'm appreciative. I thank you for being here. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you, Scorpio.